President.
The senator from Washington State is recognized.
Mr. President, I join my colleagues from the Northwest to come to the floor this afternoon to speak in support of the nomination of Sally Jewell as Secretary of Interior. And like my colleagues from the Northwest, I want to express how much we appreciate her willingness to serve and how proud we are of her legacy and interest in a variety of issues so far. And obviously, the Department of Interior, with its broad range of services, is so important to us, including everything from our national parks to wildlife refuge to offshore drilling lease management to the important science done by the U.S. GS service and many, many other things. In fact, I read somewhere kind of humorously that the Department of Interior was called the Department of Everything Else. So I know that as a nominee, Ms. Jewell came before our committee, and I want to thank her family for their willingness to support her in their efforts to come to Washington, D.C., because Sally is the exact type of leadership we need at the Department of Interior. She represents a balanced person who not only knows how to help a growing business like she did or served on the University Board of Regents, also worked on the nonpartisan National Conservation Parks Association. But she has been everything in business, from dealing to oil fields in Oklahoma to commercial banking to, of late, running REI, one of our most successful companies in the Pacific Northwest. So I know she has the kind of leadership that it takes to figure out these issues about best use of public lands or the vigorous challenges the department faces when it comes to modernizing the bureaucracy or thinking about climate change at the same time you're talking about deep water drilling. So it's a myriad of things that we have to forge through, and Sally Jewell is the right person with the right balance to get that done. Having grown up in Washington with over 40% of our land, where 40% of our land is in public land, I know that Sally understands these Western issues, whether it's water rights or salmon recovery or understanding the impact on water levels, fire season, wildlife on BLM lands, or the importance of access to hunting and fishing. I guarantee, because she grew up there, Sally Jewell understands these issues. And I know that she's been involved in many organizations to express that, and that has been a good training ground for her. I'm confident because she is a trained engineer. She's going to bring a very pragmatic, can-do attitude to the Interior Department's management and problem-solving efforts. I know that science will be her compass, and I know that she's not going to have an ideological bent, but she's going to have a get-it-done mentality. Given the importance of the Interior Department's agencies and very, very challenging mission, I'm excited that we're going to have somebody with a business background and a science background at the Department of Interior. So I hope that our colleagues will vote today to move Ms. Jewell out of the United States Senate so that we can get her into the Department of Interior so that she can begin this important job and continue to move our nation's agenda forward. As the chairwoman of the Indian Affairs Committee, I look forward to working with Ms. Jewell on all the issues related to Indian country as well. There's much to accomplish and much to address, and I think that her background is exactly what we need in the United States Senate, so I hope my colleagues will move quickly on this issue, and I thank the chairman, Senator Wyden, for his leadership in moving her nomination through the process.
Mr. President.